This course includes a number of practical labs, so let's take a look at what you're going to have to do to get ready for those. Now I'm here on my Windows computer. You can use Windows or Mac or Linux for this course, but what you are going to have to do is create a Microsoft Azure subscription. Now if you don't already have an Azure subscription, you can sign up for a free 1-month trial. Just come to the Azure homepage here and click the free account link. And that will set you up with a free subscription for 30 days and $200 or equivalent of credit for you to use within those 30 days. Now you will need to provide a credit card to register for that. That's really just to verify your identity, but it is completely free for 30 days and then it ends. Now if you already had a free account, you won't be able to sign up for a second one. But one alternative approach that you can take to this is you can sign up for the Visual Studio Dev Essentials program. So that's a free program that you can go and sign and join. And once you join that and you sign into your account for that, you'll find that there are some benefits of being a member of Visual Studio Dev Essentials that you can use. So if I go and use my benefits here, you can see that one of these benefits is an Azure subscription with $300 credit for the year. So it works out around $25 per month. And that should just about be enough for what you need to do in this course. And there'll be some additional credit left over for you to experiment with Azure. So you can use either of these approaches to sign up for an Azure subscription. Now, once you've got your Azure subscription, you'll be able to sign in and you'll see the Azure portal, which looks something like this. And you can expand out the menu on the left here. And this is where we will create all of the resources that we're going to use, all of the services that we need within our Azure subscription to complete the labs. I currently don't have any services configured already at this point, but we'll be creating them and adding them as we go through the labs in the course. Now, one of the services you will be creating is a storage account. We'll be storing some data in Azure. And to help us get data backward and forward between our local computer and Azure, we're going to ask you to install the Microsoft Azure Storage Explorer. And there's versions of this for Windows, for Mac, or for Linux. So you can download that and install that. And that gives you a tool that looks a little bit like this. And what you'll be able to do here is open up that tool. You'll be able to navigate your storage accounts once you've created them, once you've provisioned them within your Azure subscription. And you can connect to an Azure subscription just by clicking that connect icon and specifying that you want to either log in with your account credentials or use a shared access signature or a storage account name and key. These are different ways you can authenticate to Azure Storage. So it's easy enough to download and install this app and then use it to connect to your Azure Storage subscription once you've got that in place. Now, the other thing you're going to need later on in the course is we're going to run some scripts on your local computer that will send some data in real time across to your Azure subscription. And to do that, we're going to use Node.js. So you'll need to install the Node.js runtime. And you can go and get that from this link here and download that. Again, there's versions for Windows or Mac or for Linux. So you can download and install that depending on what operating system you're using. Now, you can use any of these operating systems. You can get the links for all of these various different services and software that you need to install from the setup guide that's provided with this course. So follow the instructions in the setup guide to set up the environment. And the last thing that the setup guide will get you to do is to download the lab files that you are going to use in this course. So we have a set of lab files that will be in a zip. You just extract that zip to a local location on your computer, and then you'll have the structure of folders which contains all of the files that we're going to use to complete the labs. So there you have it. That's everything you'll need to set up your environment and complete the labs in the course. So go ahead, download the setup guide and get yourself prepared for the labs.